Hi people, my name is Hilshus. I am the quad section leader for SEC Drum Corps. Today what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be breaking down how beat 6 should be played for you step by step on quads. So right now what I'm going to demonstrate is a whole loop of beat 6 from the start to the end.
Drummers, fire from quick march.
So now that we've played the full loop of beat 6, what I'm now going to do is break down beat 6 into 4 different sections. Right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to break down the first section, but we're going to start from the intro, then go into it at a very slow pace. So right now I'm going to explain the first section of how beat 6 should be played on quads. So after you play your intro or changeover, you want to start on the highest part, which is this part, just 2 strokes. You're going to do a run from the left side of the quads to the right side, which should be done like this. After that, you go back to the highest part of the quad, doing the same thing. But this time, we're going to do a run from the right side back to the left side, like this. As you can see, I went from here to here to here and a little crossover at the end. So right now, I'm going to demonstrate the second bit of the first part of beat 6, and it goes something like this. So I'm going to do that one more time, and I'm going to explain as I play it. So as we go from the singles, from the high part to the middle part. After that, we go back to the highest part, playing a little triplet like this. I'll do that one more time, just so you can understand. So this is the final section of the first part, and I'm going to slow it down so you guys can follow along. Here's how it's done. So right now I'm going to demonstrate how the first part of beat 6 should be played at a slow pace so you guys can follow along. So right now I'm going to demonstrate how the second section of beat 6 should be played at a marching tempo with support from the snare. Now I'm going to demonstrate the same thing again, however I'm going to do it at a slower tempo so you guys can hopefully understand how it's played. So now I'm going to explain the second part and how it should be played. So this part, as you can kind of tell or hear from it, it's a bit of a groovy section. So you want to be playing something a little bit like this. So as you can see, I basically done a run from the highest bit to the lowest part of the quad like this. Same thing again. So that should be played 3 times before you go into your little groove. I'm going to do it one more time at a slow pace just so you can understand again. And then now I'm going to play it at a normal marching pace so you can see how it's done. Okay, so this is the third section of beat 6 and I'm going to demonstrate how it's going to be played with support from the snare drum. So now what I'm going to demonstrate is the same thing but at a slower tempo so you guys can hopefully see how it's performed. So now I'm going to explain and demonstrate how beats, the third section of beat 6 is played. So this section is quite simple really. So after you come off your, you go straight to the highest part of the quad, which is played like this. Section of hitting the both outer drums, what you want to be doing is hitting 2 strokes on each quad. So going from here and you do the same thing again. And now I'm going to play it at marching pace so you guys can understand how it's played. So right now I'm going to demonstrate the final section of beat 6 with support from the snare drum at a marching tempo. So right now we're going to demonstrate the same thing again but at a slower and reduced tempo. So right now I'm going to demonstrate and explain how the final section of beat 6 should be played. So after you're coming off the last bit of the third section, you're going to go straight again to the highest part of the quads, just 2 strokes. Then what we're going to do is go from the left side up to the center or the highest part of the quad again, like this. So it's just singles from here until here. And then we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to run from here to here instead, which is the highest part of the quads to the left side. And then we're going to do that a third time, however, this time we're going back from the left side to the center, like this. So the last part of beat 6 is played something like this. So you're going to want to start from the high section. Then we're going to go from the high section again, but in the reverse order. Then do the same thing again, 2 strokes on the high section, and then go from left to the center, just like the first bit. Then this section is played something like this. Play it again. So the final section of beat 6 should be played something a little bit like this.
Drummers, by the front, quick, march.